Alright, listen up, plebeians. If you haven't played through your second dream quest, go away. This isn't for you. If you don't care about spoilers, hi, welcome to the stream. My name is OG DRED, also known as Dreadhawk, also known as, well, whatever you want to call me respectfully. I'm gonna get into some Warframe playing today, and today I really want to spend some time with Wisp. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm disappointed in the Warframe community's use of this Warframe, dude. It's sad. You're really not told about the things that don't do all the work for you, and I make it my job, my mission, my personal mission to expose, no, not really, but to kind of make the effort to, you know, build things in ways that require a lot of thought and a lot of active gameplay. Okay, so that being said, without further ado, I want to go, and I'm probably going to do an arbitration, but for that I'm going to put away the Nikon Prime because I just got that, and I'm going to pull out Old Faithful. Make sure she's got a nice build on her. If you guys want my builds for any of my weapons or any of my Warframes, I will take requests. Right now, I have somewhere upwards of like 8 people that watch my Warframe videos. So yeah, if any of you guys are like hurting, I'll help you out. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what's available for arbitration. I kind of just jump into these things and break them. An interception. It's the most boring one, but I'll be able to show you guys how Wisp is, you know, able to support a whole team. Oh my god. Sometimes, dude, this game and its host migrations, right? They happen before you're even there. So cool, I get to solo the arbitration at the beginning, and I don't mind that at all because Wisp is a squad in and of herself. Oh, just kidding, I'm full of shit. It looks like there are people in the lobby. That's cool too. That's cool too. All right, let's see who we got. Who do we got here? We've got a Wookiee boy, a Wukong, Equinox, and a Limbo. Nice. Okay, cool. Basically, nobody has any reason to require babysitting. Now you're probably wondering, oh gee, why do you use this account to do your streaming? And the reason behind that is because I just frickin' want to. I don't know. What died already? What is that? Starting off the Vitus hunt, very strong.
The enemy have captured a tower. Tower captured.
It's taking like
Beginning
300
decode
years to
now.
capture this. Okay, there we go. So the first thing you want to do when you're playing Wisp is you kind of want to strategically drop your shock motes. You especially want to drop them in places where you're not really gonna be.
This tower is ours now. We are dominating. Keep it up.
You want to put your haste and your health modes kind of in a place where you're going to be crossing a lot, because you're going to need to, again, keep in contact with those. I am so glad that I ended up in here with a limbo so that I could talk about what happens when you get put in a lobby and there's a limbo and your targets aren't taking any damage and there's nothing wrong with the game.
We have control of all 4 towers. We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not reply to their command. Eliminate everyone.
You know what? After this, I will go over my mod configuration because the way that I build Wisp is really specific. I have kind of a uniform build that I slap on to everything the fuck else, but with her, because she's my main, I tend to give her a little bit more love.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages? I've detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
Hey, you know what's cool? It's playing Wisp, Wukong style.
You have captured a radio
Again,
tower.
to those of you who are watching who are not Warframe players, you have no idea what the hell I just said.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
But you will. my hopes is that you watching this will make you want to pick up and play Warframe, because I don't know enough people in real life who play this game. It really is making me start to believe that it doesn't actually exist and that I've made it all up.
Tower lost. We are dominating. Keep it up. The enemy have taken a tower. You must capture it. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy have captured a tower.
Usually you can map nuke if you've got the Exceltra, but when Limbo gets involved, starts spreading that pocket dimension around, you gotta start thinking twice. That's actually why I have my haste motes in here to remind me to go in here.
Control of all 4 towers.
See that? Galvanizer Seltra. Everything in front of you dies. 5 times. None of you have my permission to live! I am so sorry I didn't give you guys an overview of her abilities, because she just opened up a portal to the goddamn sun, and you guys had no context for that at all. I didn't say I was a good streamer.
Not allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate remaining enemy personnel.
I think the Wisp Spectres are broken, dude.
Extraction is available,
They can drop
but
so
there
many
are more
motes,
messages to
like
be decoded.
non-stop.
Will you stay or go?
I'm limited to 6.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements.
Oh, were they AFK, bro?
Online. lost. You have captured a radio tower. We are in total control. Fighting.
Do you see the difference? When you're inside the rift, you can still fuck shit up, but if you're outside the rift and you're trying to you're still trying to interact with things inside the rift, you're gonna piss yourself off, and you're gonna blame DE for something that is your fault. That's personal experience. I remember being a mastery rank 1 and running around with my little Volt Warframe. Those were the days, man.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Yo, I don't know if you guys are listening to me right now, but I want you guys to know this is probably like the most godly interception run that I've been in for a while.
More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field? They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
And then there's him. Hey, you know what? That's cool, man. I know personally sometimes I take a break to pet my cat. So
Tower online. have lost control of a tower. Of all 4 towers. We have captured a tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
I like that the spawn is completely ignoring B.
have successfully sent the message. Clear the area. Extraction is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Stay or go. Try and capture another city. Be careful, though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements.
I'm only doing one more.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. This tower is ours now.
What is my Spectre doing up here?
lost. This tower is ours now. Enemy have captured a tower. Tower online. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower captured. Beginning stream now. We have lost control of a tower. Captured a radio tower. Tower lost. Tower online. Enemy captured a tower. We are dominating. The enemy have taken a tower. You must capture it. We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field? I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
Good game. Alright, so just to give you a quick rundown of what you just saw, my Wisp is this little bit of the video of my live stream is just for Warframe players. But I will say that my Wisp is built specifically for my playstyle. This probably is not like the most perfect way to build a Wisp, or it might be. I'm not gonna say either way. But what I will say is that I can handle arbitration and steel path with this Wisp and not have any problems. And the reason for that is because I rely very heavily on her Will-O-Wisp ability when I'm in a jam, and I also have modded her so that her strength is at 270%. So her motes do a lot of good. And them doing so much good is so important because it impacts the way that my weapons loadout works. For example, because I have a 100% status chance when I use lightning motes, the electric motes, I use condition overload on on my Nakana. I don't use condition overload. I sleep on it hard because I really don't. I haven't, before I made Wisp my main, I wasn't status procking, right? So now that I've kind of started doing that and like really have gotten into playing the game that way, yeah, I'll throw on condition overload. It doesn't have any status. This is the Nakana, the Dragon Nakana that I use. This is the build that I use for Wisp only, right? It doesn't have any status chance really. It relies on condition overload to multiply based on the fact that I have both viral and I'll have electric going. I really just tried to bring up the raw. Raw damage as much as possible, so that when that bounces through the condition overload, it crits higher than it would if I wasn't thinking that way. Something else that I really want to highlight is when you use the Will-O-Wisp ability. If you press it twice, even if you don't let it travel far, you will get that invulnerability, right? So before, during, or after you encounter things, drop a healing mote. You've got 3 seconds of invulnerability, and if you've got this galvanized Exceltra like I have, 3 seconds of invulnerability is a long time, right? So if you use Wisp, just remember that you can use that as kind of like a space jump type thing, where you just dip out of the dimension for a second, like Limbo, and jump back in. It's a really good way. It's a really good way to not die. Which is kind of goals. Another really good way to not die is if you haven't done your Eidolon hunts or any Eidolon bounties. You haven't seen this. Wait, no. Hold on, I'm wrong. This doesn't come from Eidolon. I forget where it comes from. But if you haven't got Air Advantage, don't worry about what I'm saying. But if you do happen to come upon it, do not sell it. Don't do it. Keep one for yourself, because if you have Air Advantage and you have Wisp, you have effectively a fifth ability, which is low-key cloud walking, like Wukong. Alright? And what I mean by that is Wisp has a very special passive, right? Wisp becomes invisible to enemies while in the air, right? So what this mod does for Wisp is it cancels her visibility for a while, right? 100% negative 100% gravity while aim gliding. When you're Wisp, that's a big frickin' deal. Two Warframes that I use this on that it's a big deal for, and that's Wisp and Zephyr, right? Zephyr gets that 150% crit bonus whenever she's airborne, and Wisp is just goddamn not the fuck visible, so it's nice. So the way that all of these synergize up is basically you are seeing when you want, you take damage when you want, and you're healing and shocking everything the entire time, right? So yeah, that's exactly what you just saw me do. With her in an arbitration, which is supposed to be, I guess, one of the harder game modes for the regular star chart. What I could do is take her on to Steel Path and show you guys how she does, but I want to have a good day. So I'm gonna actually hop off of the stream because I accomplished what I wanted to for the day. I hope that you guys have an awesome time trying this out. If this stream didn't make you want to try Warframe out, I hope it made you want to watch more of my streams, in the very least. And let me just say how proud I am to be a streamer that made a video about Wisp and didn't mention the thing that people always mention about Wisp. I'm totally gonna mention it in the title of the video, but it's fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.